Good to see everybody. Just wanted to just had a couple of questions that I just wanted to ask you guys to see what's going on with you. I know I've been missing for a minute. I've been very busy. So I'm gonna wait a second and then I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. Nah, that ain't never been my Get this. Hey, God Love, what you doing up so late? Oh. Because in California, what is this, 10:30? What is 7:30 like in California, right? Something like that. How you doing? Hey, everybody. Let me see. Bone TV, Kyle M. Mama, daughter, sister, how you doing? Turf Therapy, Carolyn. Let me get it here. Easier for me to get up close before I squint my eyes all crazy. Let me see. Jackie New Gardner, 2 Max in a pack. Ooh, screen is blazing. Bass Reeves. Hey, Bass Reeves, how you doing? Hey, Kenya Randall. How y'all doing tonight? Sweet Lady T70, Clayton Dover, Miss B, Erica, the stylist. Love, pray, sign. I still love your name. The screen is blazing. Gwendolyn Williams, Growing Progress. Marley Luckadoo. Let me see. And J Bird 50, Big Red Hood, Lynette Lewis, Sheila Jones, Rosette Soil and Seed, Natalie Holloway, Maria Thomas, Garrett Cole, Miss Soul Your Seed. I'm gonna keep on going here. It's good to see everybody. I wanted to ask you guys some questions. And it's hey Miss Craft, you in the house. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and it's really like, ooh, a lot of people don't want to answer them. Hey tag team, how you doing? Good to see you, Spicy KY. Spicy KY. Spicy KY. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, this is how you doing, Julia Nixon? Julie Nixon. Yeah, you got me, but it might be a crazy night because I got a couple of questions. I've been so busy and I finally got some days off and I said I just want to holler at y'all real quick. Every time I hear this, I'll be about to go for the gusto. I keep hearing these booming noise. Forget it's the 4th of July or whatever. But I'll be ready. And actually, that was really a good segue to my question. When you was a kid, remember report card time? And your mama and your daddy asked you, so how you doing in science this quarter? You don't want to talk about that. How you doing in math? Because you had a D in math. How you doing in math? You don't want to talk about that right now. Can we talk about that tomorrow? Say poor cat and dog can't stand the noise. Yeah. That's kind of how this situation is right now. A lot of people don't like talking about it, but it's necessary to try to fix it. If you don't, it's like a love and relationship. If you don't talk about it, if you don't talk about what your spouse ain't doing right, and they don't tell you what they don't like about you, you'll never be able to fix it. And that will lead to some sort of separation of some kind. Somebody said, you making me nervous. How am I making you nervous? Oh, okay. My question is this. Have you guys been noticing what's going on? I know you have. A lot of people ain't taking it seriously. And when I say seriously, I mean, I'm confused. And I want y'all to help me out because I'm going to be looking down here today. I ain't just going to be running my mouth. I'm confused. they tell us they want us to take this whole mess that we're in right now seriously, right? We want you to take it seriously. Stop acting like it doesn't exist. They want us to take it seriously, but how can you take it seriously when leaders take it as a joke? How you doing, Amber Danae? Say your first live. I'm sorry about this, dear, because this one ain't one of my. This one is just, I just want to throw something at people real quick. How can we take it seriously? You see people out without their PPE. Some people don't believe in wearing PPE. Some people half wear it, whatever. But the whole thing that you can clearly see is everybody has gotten relaxed. People is at the beaches. People is out at the swimming pools. People is out doing their normal stuff. I live in a very busy town, and it's business as usual. They want you to go to work. What gets me confused, I'm gonna try to stay on track because I really want to get this out. I've been thinking about this for weeks. They want you to social distance, wear your PPE, but at the same time, go to work. And I don't know what kind of jobs they think most of us average workers got, but most of us average workers got jobs where you're this close to your coworker because they're trying to either pump out as many parts as they can. Every company has a quota, and they know with any company, the more people you can squeeze closer, the more product that you can push out. So most of the jobs that people have, everybody is working this close. But then they say social distancing at the very least of 6 foot. Right? But go back to work. You will have somebody over here coughing. Right? They won't even send this dude home. He'll come in. I don't feel so good, Miss Anderson. Yeah, okay, if you don't feel better later, we'll do something about it. But wear your mask. Thank you, Blue 2010. Say Houston has a mandatory mask order, and if the businesses don't comply, they get fined. Also, they shut down the beaches here again. But that's where I'm getting confused. And I'm going to trail this off into somewhere else, okay? So stick with me. Number one, that's the confusing part. Because they want you back to work. They want you social distancing, but each worker is this close to you. They want you to go back into the stores and spend your stimulus money and everything else. But the social distancing, when the lines is packed and going all the way back throughout the store, because everybody is taking at least 6 feet, they letting people get closer and closer, which is causing conflict. Because if I turn around and this dude is right here, I'm going, hey man, can you back up? That's going to cause some confusion. Oh man, I ain't even close to you. Then we going to have some beef. And that right there causing the cops, and 9 times out of 10, the way things is going these days, everybody gets shut up. Everything is confusing. And it's driving me crazy. Right? It's like, how can we take, if you want us to take it seriously, if you want everybody to take it seriously, lead by example. One of my favorite lines. Lead by example. Lead by example. If you want us to take it seriously, y'all need to take it seriously too. And I'm talking about the higher powers up, the people that control this big rock, right? If y'all don't take it seriously, how do you think little people like us supposed to take it seriously? If y'all ain't nervous and scared, why should we be nervous and scared? If y'all don't want to make rules and make this seriously, you don't seem like you want it to go away. It make people, average people in the streets be like, it ain't real. Because you got to look at it now. When you hear people saying this, They're not all ignorant and they're not all wrong. They're actually very factual because of this. Once you start showing people, oh, it ain't no big deal, can you blame them? No. Even though they being stupid, not wearing a mask and stuff, can you kind of blame them? When we look at the big hires up that run this country, nobody got on no mask, nobody got on no gloves. They like, oh, it's going to be over in a minute. If we keep hearing that from the people that we pay taxes to, or you go to jail, that means they're in power. After a while, the masses be like, oh, this must be a scam. This is a scam. How can we take it seriously when you don't? If your mama, let me show you something. We all had parents like this, right? We've probably done it too. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you, don't be smoking them cigarettes. You know what that shit do? You know what it do to kids? It'll kill you. That's what it do. You hear me? I don't want to see you smoking those cigarettes. Don't you ever let me hear you smoking those cigarettes. I don't want to see it. You hear me? Shit. And if I see you smoking cigarettes, whip your ass. You hear me, boy? Right? How many times we done seen that as a child? Don't be smoking these. You know what this do to you? Huh? That'll kill you. Killed your uncle back in 74. That's what it did. It killed him. Killed him dead. That's where we go every time, every year. Don't smoke these. Whip your ass. By the way, I do not smoke cigarettes. This is a prop that I did out of, out of a video we did last winter. This is just rolled up construction paper. Not bad, huh? Anyway, you tell us to be safe, be careful, pay attention, and then you don't do it. Lead by example. I want people to tell me, look, I'm kind of nervous about this. We should stay strong, but this is serious. People dying. When people keep acting like it's nonchalant, like, man, this ain't nothing but a little cold, and just acting out here, man. I see stuff all the time with my job. I see stuff all the time. And I see this whole family, little baby, mama, daddy, and they out at this ice cream shop that done opened back up. And I guess that part didn't really catch my attention because I'm sitting at a red light looking over at them. But the mama said, and then she held that ice cream cone down to that little baby that's strapped in the little car seat in the little stroller, and the little baby said, I was like, oh man, the baby don't know. That's how serious we taking stuff. That's all. And I just wanted to let y'all know one of the places I've been. Number one, my baby boy is getting older. So I've been teaching him and showing him a lot of stuff, okay? A lot of man stuff. Boy stuff is kind of almost over. So it's been a lot of man questions and man conversations going on with me and my 14-year-old. So I had to actually take a break from everything for that. That comes number one. Number two, I've been, just like the title of this thing, is you serious? Are you serious about this? Because it's not over, number one. But let's just act like. No, we ain't gonna act nothing. Let's be for real. It's not over. So that doesn't even scare me. And I told this before, and I said I was never gonna talk about it again because of the responses I get from people that don't get it. But you know something? My wife told me something that made me do it again, and it's this. She said, look, you can't be worried about the people that don't get it. It's more people that get it than people that don't get it. So stop worrying about the people that don't get it. Me, I know it don't seem like it, but I'm a compassionate fellow. And when people don't get it, I just look at them like, man, you need some help, man. I'll try to reach out. I want to show you. I want to help you. And that's the kind of person I am. Don't seem like it every time, but I am. So I'm always concerned about the people that don't get it. The people that do get it, I know you're going to be okay. I know you're going to be all right. I did all of those videos on survival and survival gear for the people that don't get it. And boy, I got beat over the head about that a lot. Even though I had military staff, I had nursing staff, I've had doctors and lawyers all in that group and all chipped in on all of that. Military, medical profession, even lawmakers chip in on that. And it was pretty good. So here's a question, another question I'm going to ask you before I get out of here. Are you serious? Meaning, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. The last thing right now I'm worried about is the bug getting me. Last thing I'm worried about is the bug getting me. You know what I'm worried about? I'm more scared of my fellow man and what we're doing to one another as we get afraid. If you understand something, a lot of people say, oh, this racism been built up in some people for hundreds of years. Racism is... See, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say that for everybody. I'm not going to say the racism been built up in their generations or for years. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say folks ain't racist. I'm not going to say that. But that's not the only thing that's driving this hatred towards one another. If you ask me. If you ask me, in my own opinion, you know what's driving more hatred and division? And it's not that little man in the White House, because he's terrible, but he's not the only thing. What's driving a wedge between human beings, period, is fear. Fear. When anybody or any animal, any insect, anything gets afraid or its life gets threatened, it do some unpredictable stuff. A human being, a man, will do some unpredictable stuff. They said, never trap a squirrel in the corner, don't they? Don't trap a squirrel in the corner, because the squirrel will turn around and turn into a saber-toothed tiger on you when it's cornered. Any animal, any creature, when it's scared and is afraid, is frightened, and is threatened, all rules is off. Ain't no... all that rules, no biting, no kicking in the eyes, no kicking in the nuts. Those rules is gone when you get afraid. Right now, this mess that's going on right now, that don't got me scared. That don't got me scared. It's how the people are reacting that scares me. And with that, I'm going to go right into this. Again, are you serious? Meaning, are you ready? What have you done? And now I'm going to answer some questions. What have you done since we started this whole thing? What has been now 2 years? I've been doing this for a long time, but we really cracked down on it maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago, whatever it been. What have you done? You. What have you done to get ready for if something pop off? And I'm not talking about no race war. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about war in, hey, Ession Family Guard, what's up, brother? Just happened to look up and see your thumbnail. I'm talking about war in general. And I'm not talking about, how are you ready to protect yourself? How are you ready to feed yourself? I'm going to say this. I like to have a lot of fun on this channel. I do. Y'all see that. I joke a lot. I kid a lot. But I take a lot of stuff very seriously. And with that, part of the reason why I've been gone is because I've been stocking up. While everybody's saving up money to go to the beaches for the holidays and all of this stuff, one thing that y'all ain't seeing, I'm still stocking up supplies for whatever. I've been very busy doing that. To the point I said I got to take a break because I got stuff. This is getting ugly. Everybody is so focused on the race war part of this, but they're forgetting about the humanity part of it all. It's not just the race, because I've seen it in my own people too. Everybody is getting nervous and scared because you go into these stores and it ain't nothing on the shelf. We ain't got to pretend that that's okay again. They trickle things out day by day. They trickle a few things of tomatoes out, a little bit of produce, a little bit of canned food, a little bit of bags of beans, just so that shit can be gone by 12 noon, right? So everybody's standing in line in the mornings. I go to work at 4 in the morning. So when I pass all of these grocery stores, it'd be a line out there like it's Black Friday in front of grocery stores and hardware stores. So by the time I get off work and stop in one of those stores, ain't nothing in there but people sweeping up broken glass and blood from whoever fought earlier, right? So my question to you, are you ready? Nobody can fully be ready for anything. I understand that, and that's where our communication gets lost. Nobody can be ready for anything, everything, nobody. I don't care how good you are, I don't care if you're a Navy SEAL. Nobody can be ready for everything. That part is up between you and whoever you drop to your knees and pray to. That's the only way you can get ready for everything. You dig it? But I mean, what precautions have you taken for you and your family? A lot of us have small children. What have you done? Do you think about this? And see, to me, that's why I started this out with saying, this is kind of like that talk when your parents ask you about your grades, your midterms, right before the grade cards come out. Some of them classes you don't want to talk about. Well, Dad, I did real good in art. I know I got an A in art. I don't care about art. Gym, A+. I don't care about gym. I want to know about that math, boy. I can go get some paperwork for you. I don't want to know no paperwork. I want you to tell me how you think you doing in math. Well, you know, I did pass. I passed a couple of them tests. A couple of them. By now, you should have done took at least 15 tests. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk about it. That's a subject right now could end up getting your tail whipped. And right now is the same thing, but we're grown. Hey, DJ, what's up? How you doing today? We're grown. And we can still get our tail whooped. Maybe not by mom and dad, even though my mama still got a mean left hook. But life will tear your ass up right now. If you ain't ready, you ain't ready. So, I'm going to ask the question. I already asked it. Are you ready for this? And I'm not talking about a race war. I'm talking about, man, you don't even got to name things in specifics. Have you taken care of what you supposed to be taking care of? Have you started your garden? Have you grown some food? I'm going to say this for a lot of people. I'm going to speak for you. A lot of people, hundreds of people. If you haven't been on the Facebook page, y'all can't see my email, so you don't know that. Hundreds of y'all done started gardens in those cement mixers. Hundreds of people. And you know what I see every day? You're growing food. I don't care if it's one tub, and some people I've seen got about 20 tubs full of food. You started, you a success story. Because some of y'all said, this year's lettuce. Next year, I'm going to move up to broccoli. Then I'm going to move into some, y'all, you're doing it. So I'm going to speak for you on that. Hundreds of you, hundreds. I can't say thousands. I want to say it, but I don't want to put that out there. Hundreds. A proud starter, Maria Thomas said, I'm a proud starter. Faith Cockrell say, first month grower. That's what I'm talking about. That means your mindset is on track for this. Everybody like, wear your mask, wear your gloves, and don't leave the home without your gloves and your mask, which is true. But just as important, you need to be stocking up on food, dry goods, canned goods. Learn how to can, which I'm Homestead Heart is still teaching me how to can, and Miss Cheryl, and I'm still working on that. But stock your food up, get your skills up. If you don't care for firearms, I dig it, I understand. And again, I always say it, buy a baseball bat. Learn how to protect yourself. I don't care if you go take some karate classes, learn how to protect yourself. Because right now, it's coming in at us at all sides. You got the disease getting us on this side. You got Barbecue Becky getting us on this side. You got the police knocking us on this side. You got your unemployment and wondering where you're going to get money from on this side. We getting it at all sides. People losing their homes, losing their job. Their job is gone. Some jobs didn't open back up because they're gone. So when I do videos like the ones I do it not for me because I do mine. I just show you what I do. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. But what I do helps me and my family. And I'm a family of, damn, I got to count them now. 3 kids. 5 of us. I got 3 children. And it helps us. And we have plans in order if something happened. We have meeting places. We have destinations. We have all of this stuff that we have in order. So, are you ready if something go down? You know, a lot of martial law talk is going on everywhere. This ain't talk. These ain't rumors no more, y'all. Look at the news. And if you don't believe in the media, all you got to do is listen with your own ears. If you go into one of those tool shops that I tell y'all I go to all the time, a lot of law enforcement hang out in the places. And the stuff that I'm hearing is why I'm making this video right now. If you do not like going into tool shops, okay, I'll do it for you. And I'm getting word firsthand from all of the law enforcement and all the military and police professionals, and I'm hearing the murmurs. It's not pretty. Of how they gonna shut things down, when they gonna shut things down, the way they're gonna control these situations, it's not gonna be good for anybody. So all I'm saying is, and go to the tool stores, ain't no tools left. So all this time I've been telling you is, what are you doing? What have you done? And are you serious? Good question, ain't it? Good question. I had a theme. I had a theme earlier. I'm going to get in here in a second. I had a theme earlier. And this is what it was. It was about aliens. Okay, a lot of people don't believe in life on other planets. I dig it. I get it. I just think, I'm going to tell you, as far as I do believe there's life out there somewhere. And I'm going to tell you why I believe that. I believe that because it's just like a roach in a high tower building, you know, a 40-story building. a ant in a 40-story building. It's life in this building besides human beings, whether you want to believe it or not. Some people say, oh, it's 100% pest free. Soon as you move in, what you see? First thing you see when you move in, a roach. I don't care how nice the place is, how clean it is. I don't care what kind of roach it is. It's a roach somewhere. Even if it's dead in the corner somewhere, you see one. So that's kind of how I look at the universe. I look at the universe. It's a roach somewhere in here. This is a big place. You know what I'm saying? This is a big place. So that had me thinking earlier, me and Lady Lynn, we driving and I'm having this conversation and I almost crashed from laughing. But it's like this. Let's just forget about aliens if you don't believe in that type of stuff, okay? Life on other planets. But dig this. To me, it reminds me of when I was a kid, you know what I used to want? Because I'm an 80s baby, 70s, 80s baby. So it's like, you know, E.T. was big. E.T. was like bigger than Michael Jackson back then. You know what I'm saying? Remember E.T.? Bigger than Michael Jackson. That's hard to top, especially for a kid. Jetsons. Got you, Tanya Parker. And I dig it. When I was a kid, I used to stare up at the sky when you could do that without thinking about getting raped, child raped, or abducted. Lay out in the grass and look up at the sky like, see shooting stars, just like on TV. Like, it gotta be somebody else out there. I wish they come down, especially after seeing E.T. You wanted your own little ugly E.T. to come down and be your friend and give you some powers, right? Okay. Now that I'm older, I be thinking like, I still think it's somebody else out there somewhere. But at the same time, do I want them to come down anymore? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about Independence Day type of other people. Right. I'm talking about like Alf, okay? Or E.T. Not like Independence Day or Aliens, the movie type of aliens. I don't want them, or Predator. I don't want them type. Stick with me. I'm going somewhere with this. What I'm saying is, say E.T. came down and they was like, man, take me to your leader. You remember that? We always said aliens gonna be like, take me to your leader. No, nope. Ain't gonna do it. I was if he came to me, I'm gonna give you some powers and everything. Take me to your leader. Ooh, right now, you know what I'm saying? You know you got here and it's like 3 a.m. Can we go in the morning? I would put him off as long as I possibly could. And then I would think about where I would take him. I would take him to like Krispy Kreme and let him meet the manager. You know what I'm saying? It's delicious in here. It's sweet and delicious. You know what I'm saying? Everything smells good and looks edible. Everything, even the tables look edible. Or I would take him to like Publix grocery store. It's clean, it smells nice. Everybody is well groomed and dressed. The produce looks fresh. And the managers is always nice and the customer service. I would take him to the manager of Publix grocery store, Krispy Kreme. I would take him there before I took him to our actual world leaders. Because I'm embarrassed. You understand what I'm saying? You ever had some unexpected guests come to your house? And your house ain't clean? We all been there. Cut it out. Don't act like you ain't did it. Come on. I don't care. Jehovah's Witness, whatever. Somebody came, knocked on your door. You peek out the window. Damn, Frank, what they doing here right now? Did you run the vacuum cleaner? No, you told me to wait till later for that. Oh, shit. You know? No, boy. I wanted you. Right? Your house ain't clean. Your drunk ass crazy uncle is in there sleep on the couch. His socks off. He smells weird. And nothing makes sense come out his mouth when he is woke. Right? You don't want no company right now. So right now, if this was a world-changing event and aliens came down from outer space to give us new technology and new thoughts and heal the world, Oh, we gonna fix everything. Just take her to your leader. We want to meet him. We want to talk to him. No, no. I would go as far as be like, well, I'm the guy. I'm him. I'm your leader. I'm the president of the world. Because I can't take you. I can't tell him the truth. Because look what our world leaders, their jokes compared to, they're telling us be serious about all the horror that's going on this planet. Aliens can look down and see us and be like, damn, look at them. They fight amongst themselves. It's plagues and diseases. Oh my God, hatred, racism. Do we want to join these people? What is we coming down here for again? I don't believe they got nothing we need. I don't believe they got nothing we want. Go to Alpha Dietary. Let's just go to Alpha Dietary. Skip Earth. They look down at us. Do you ever think of that? We're no different right now than company coming to your house. Our house, our planet is a mess. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know I went all the way around the bushes with that, but I stopped so you can catch up. Our house is a mess for no reason. We did that. We ate the candy bar and threw the wrapper on the floor and nobody came and picked it up. We took our shoes off in the middle of the floor with mud on them and kicked them off and nobody told you get that mess up. Now look, the mess is so bad. Have you ever let your garage or something go so bad you don't know where to start, how to start cleaning it up? Like, I don't even know where to start. Just put a garbage can in the middle of the whole room and just start throwing everything. Close your eyes and pick stuff up and throw it away. Because if you keep looking, you can be like, oh, I can still use that. You know what I'm saying? Close your eyes and throw stuff away. Clean this mess up and start from scratch. Our house is a mess. And I would be embarrassed to invite our friends over. I would be embarrassed. We would turn away now remember, these is the ET kind, not the other ones, okay? We would be turning away history and lifetime of wonderful events if we just too embarrassed for you to come over right now. You know, we ain't here right now. We ain't home right now. Leave a message at the beep. Boop. Man, I can see you through the window. You can't. I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? Leave a message at the beep. I'm not here. That's not me. That's what we live in right now. Our leaders are clowns. Clowns. So how do you expect us to take this planet-killing virus or whatever you want to call it seriously when they don't? That's what's been on my mind all week, and I had to take a moment to really think on that. How do you, because I was getting mad, and I said in another video about people not wearing their masks and stuff, right? Like, come on, man, it's just a mask. How can I expect this dude to be serious about wearing his mask when our leaders don't even want to wear them? When our leaders rather make money and kill millions of people or hundreds of thousands of people to make money instead of killing the world. This is like putting a Band-Aid on a decapitation right now. Y'all know that. But the economy gonna fold up. I'm gonna say this, and this is my opinion. Oh, the economy gonna fold up. Listen. I work too. I'm scared about losing my job too. But the economy gonna fold up. Well, there will be no economy if we all dead. You know how many people It's underground. They're starting mass graves because there's not enough normal plots for graveyards for how many people are dying right now. This is like some Black Plague level type shit. Stuff we only read about in history. Where we be like, damn, ooh, smallpox, ooh, the Black Plague, ooh, all it took was a rat to run across your feet, damn, right? We've only read about what's happening right now. And now we in the middle of the same thing, and here's the problem. We're even handling our situation worse than they did in the Middle Ages. Even they start figuring out, look, I think washing our hands and washing our butts helps. I think soap is working. Because Billy washes up every day and he ain't been sick yet. We thought he was crazy because he always likes to wash up. He says he's like the smells of the soap. At least they start taking advancements. We sitting here having pool parties in defiance of what we think. And you know why we're defying our leaders? We're defying our leaders and having pool parties and swim parties and plague raves. Have y'all heard about them plague raves? They go and be whistling the same little whistle with each other and sharing lollipops and stuff to give each other the plague. It's real. They're doing this because that's how much they think, yeah, look it up. I'm not making none of this up. They're having plague raves where they're starting to shut them down. Like, nope. That's why clubs are shutting down again. They're sharing lollipops and ice cream and everything else in the club while they twerking and jamming. Because they think they're invincible. Oh, this ain't nothing. They lying to us. It's a scam. It's a scam. Right? And then on one hand, you got to be honest. Like, I see why they think it's a scam. Because when you watch them on the news, they're a bunch of jokes. They fighting. Here's the battle. Money versus lives. Is that even a battle? Is that even a thing? Should that even be a versus? You know, everybody doing the versus thing on YouTube with, social distancing. We're playing versus life versus money. That's what we're doing right now. I'm confused. That's why I'm on here right now. I'm confused. And nowhere I look, nobody got no answers. We're all confused. So with that confusion, and nobody's going to fix our confusion, clearly our leaders won't. So you know what that means. Just like everything else, and I said this before, we got to start taking our own power in our own hands. What I mean by that is this. Take care of your own neighborhood. Stop worrying about people coming to save you in your neighborhood. Y'all need to be policing your own neighborhood and taking care of your own hood. You see some shady people move in, get them to move out. Trust me, it can be done. You understand? If you police your own neighborhoods and you take care of your own neighborhood, here you go right here. True story. When I was back home in Ohio, no, even when I first moved here almost gave my stuff away. When we first moved to South Carolina, my first place I lived after we got out of the RV. Once we moved out of that RV we lived in, we bought an apartment. Well, not bought one. We was renting an apartment first. The apartment was straight from hell. I'm not going to lie. But at the time, that's all I could afford. I needed to get my family out of that damn RV. Got them in the apartment. The apartment was just a piece of crap. So the only thing I could do for my family, because I wasn't coming from that kind of nonsense, was every day I got up in the apartment. You know, you got a parking lot with a whole bunch of other cars, park with you, bunch of other people. And what I noticed was all these women, I'm not saying it was just women, I'm going to just say the tenants, would let their little 5-year-old babies pulled trash bags to the dumpster, and the little 5 or 6-year-old baby couldn't lift the trash bag to throw it up into the dumpster, so the baby would leave the trash bag on the sidewalk where the kitty cats, squirrels, raccoons, and monkey bats would tear the bag open and leave the garbage and the nasty diaper juice all over the parking lot. Okay? Stick with me. I'm going somewhere with this. By the time the other baby done pulled the trash bag, his bag done bust because they got them bags from some cheap place. The bag, so it's trash all up and down the parking lot. My wife can attest to this right now. You know what I did? I still had equipment from what I used to do back home because I'm coming out of a house. I never got rid of some of my equipment because I knew it would make me money when I got here. Sideline jobs, lawn care. So what I did was take my shovel, take my rake, take my shovel, rake, and my leaf blower. And you know what I did every day? Scoop that stuff up, pick it up by the trash can, throw it into the dumpster so it don't gotta sit there. Because guess what? I got company that's coming to visit me too. And just because y'all lazy and don't want to bring y'all trash out and let a baby do it, I can't live like that. So what I would do was clean up. Start sweeping the sidewalk. Like everybody, think about this. Everybody think that old lady is crazy, the one that's out there sweeping the street. They be like, there go that crazy old Miss Maybelline again out there sweeping the street. I don't know why she do that. The leaves just gonna blow right back over there. People gonna throw trash right back out there. Here's the difference with me and Miss Maybelline. Everybody got one of those in their neighborhood. The difference is they will throw the trash out before they see Miss Maybelline and after they pass Miss Maybelline. They dare not throw no trash just out of some kind of humanity in their mind. Even thugs won't throw no garbage out while Miss Maybelline is out there sweeping. See that? So what we saw, and it was a major change. I wish she was down here right now because she'd tell you. The more I did that, you know what I saw? God is my witness. Other people started sweeping their sidewalks too. Then other people started going out there and cleaning up those bags that the other people didn't throw. They would pick it up out of their own kindness, out of their own pride, for their own. So my parking lot in that apartment complex was the cleanest place in that apartment complex. We out sweeping together. Now we meeting each other and we speaking on good terms. Hey, how you doing? All right. Getting it clean, looking good over there. Now people start caring. And I promise to you, Lord is my witness. I can't lie about this. Now people taking care. I go buy a bottle of bleach. Pour that bottle of bleach around the dumpster so it don't stink. Because believe it or not, I live only like 3 or 4 apartments away from the dumpster. So I got to smell garbage juice. You know, I step out my doggone front door, pour that bleach around there, get the flies up out of there. Dig it. So when I lived in Ohio, it's a lot of abandoned houses. Anybody from Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, everybody know how we live. It's a lot of abandoned houses. You know what I did to keep the traffic down, to keep the crackheads out of the neighborhood, or keep them at bay. You can't keep them out, but keep them at bay and make them think first. Take that abandoned house next door, spend a little bit of your money. Trust me, if you spend a little bit of your money to take care of the abandoned house next door by maybe boarding up the windows and cutting the grass, it look like somebody live in it when you keep the grass cut and keep the sidewalk clean. When the grass get tall, crackheads be like, uh-oh, it looks like it's a vacancy. Right? It looks like it's a vacancy. Crack time. If you don't cut the grass and old busted ass cars is in the front of the house, that is a vacancy sign for drug dealers, crackheads, and bums. So to keep it away, as far away from my house and my babies at the time, I would cut the grass on both sides of my house, and I got pictures to this day to prove it. You wouldn't know they was abandoned. Both sides of my house, I would cut that grass, trim the grass up, and plant flowers. Just to keep the crap down. Nobody ever knew they was abandoned. I never had a problem out of it. So to me, We got to do that ourselves. We got to do our own policing. If the neighborhood chip in like, hey man, look, man, you can't be punching on your wife now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of my business, bruh. But it's another way to handle that, man. Come on, let's roll, let's go. Don't stay here with that. Don't stay here with that. It's other ways, man. Some of our old school ways is the only way we're going to save our future. Remember back in the day, old Uncle Billy got drunk. Man, I'm tired of, man, I'm about to knock him out, man. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. How many brothers was on him? Bill, come on, man. Come on, Bill. Let's go, man. Let's go for a walk. Bill, no, man, I'm about to knock this sucker out, man. Now, daddy. Come on, Bill. You had too much to drink. Come on, Bill. You had too much to drink. Come on. Walk with me, Billy. We all had Uncle Bills in our family, and at every barbecue, Bill was about to knock somebody out for something. But all the men at the barbecue came up on Bill. Come on, Bill. Come on, man. Walk with me, man. Come on, man. It ain't that serious, Bill. She just spilled a little bit of beer, Bill. Come on, man. We need to go back to doing that and all chipping in to stop the Bills in our life. Because right now, ain't nobody stopping Billy. And Bill get drunk and do whatever the hell he want to do and knock people out. Till the police come and the police end up doing what they do, and then we all outraged. We can stop some of this stuff ourselves by taking back our neighborhoods, cleaning up our neighborhoods. Keep your neighborhood clean. I promise you that's the key. If you keep your neighborhood clean and try to do a little something to them abandoned houses, a little something, man. Just cut the grass. You ain't got to go out to Home Depot buying a whole bunch of wood to board up the windows. But if you keep the stuff swept and you keep the grass cut, you know what I'm saying? Man, you will hold a lot of that garbage down or the traffic coming in and out that house. You understand me? So all I'm saying is we can't keep depending on them to handle our own situation. We can't keep going to them. It was things in all our lives we couldn't even tell our parents. You know what I'm saying? It was certain things I need to talk to my aunt, because she understands. She ain't gonna whoop me right off the bat. I need to talk to her. I can't tell mom, I can't tell daddy. I tell my aunt, Brenda Faye. I'll be like, Auntie, I got in some trouble, and I don't know what to do. Because mom and dad just gonna whoop that ass. They don't want to hear the explanation. Your aunt sitting there. What you done did? Your mama know? You told your daddy? What you do? What you do? What you do? You said that? Your mama ain't know you said that? Boy, I'm gonna tell you what you do. That's Auntie. Give me some real game. Giving you some game without getting your ass whooped. And then she say, look, now I'm gonna make you a deal. I ain't gonna tell your mama, I ain't gonna tell your daddy. But you go handle that situation like I told you to do, okay? You calm that fire down, and then you tell your mom and daddy. You tell them that version. Don't tell them what you told me. Don't tell them what you told me. You go handle it like I told you to handle it, and then you tell them that version, okay? Yes, ma'am. We need to start doing that type stuff again. Our kids ain't got nobody to run to because all of the parents want to be children. Everybody want to get turned up, and don't nobody want to. It's popular to, how is it popular to be the child and not the parent anymore? When we was kids, all we wanted to do was grow up so we could do what the hell we wanted to do, not go back to the party. You understand? Listen, when you try to, say you had, and I understand some people had children when they was too young, like myself. You had children when you too young, and most of your life got spent raising your child. I dig it. I understand. I'm one of them. I can speak on that, okay? But that don't mean now you get a chance to revert back to childhood. It didn't work well for Michael Jackson. Okay, I'm just saying, climbing trees and playing with monkeys didn't go well with him in the media. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. He was ridiculed. So how do you think it make you look? Is you doing the same thing or just on another level? Not a billionaire level, but you doing it on a normal level. I'm going back to the club with a little dress, or I'm going back to the club and I'm sitting on 22s and you like 50. We need to go back to look. All the men in the group can hold Billy down. All the ladies in the group can help Aunt Jean, with her baby because she working double shifts. Because Uncle Billy keep acting up. You know, we got to do stuff like that because the first thing everybody do now, we've been taught anything happen, any bump in the night, any doggone stranger show up, what do? 911. Yeah, I heard something a minute ago. No. That's where we messed up because we gave all our power away to other people. The same, think on this now. The same thing we did there, we did with all our economy in the first place. We outsourced everything. Our automakers, our steel production, our minerals, our oil. We outsourced everything to the point now we're feeling we don't have control over anything they do. They're controlling the prices. They're controlling the rules and how much food you can get, how much gas you can get. They're controlling the rules because we outsourced everything. It's the same as when you had, back in the day, they had, try to keep this on the level, nannies raised their children, okay? They had nannies raise their children. But then when the child grows up, wonder why the child runs to nanny and not you when there's some problems. You useless. Yeah, you have me, but I don't need you. You ain't solved nan problem for me since I've been born now. Nanny, I come, and you know Nanny was always a big old woman. Nanny always was here while you was out at your galas and parades. We're doing the same thing right now. You understand? We're doing the same thing that we preach, talking about some, yeah, well, we raised y'all children. We kind of doing that now ourselves. You know how? By outsourcing. When you outsource, they outsource their baby to Nana. We outsource our economy and our businesses and our production to other countries around the world. Not saying all of it is bad, because it's not. It's necessary, actually. But everything, that's ridiculous. So now we gave them back power by outsourcing our own laws by what's right, what's wrong, what religion should we be adapted to, who we should pray to. We gave all of that power away and let the television set tell us what we need to be doing. You need to be calling 911 when there's a bump in the night. You need to be going to this church, televangelist or somebody, or you need to be believing in that. You need to buy this kind of vehicle because it's better on gas mileage. Says who? I want the scientist to tell me that. The scientist that built that shit, I want him to say, look, this is why it's better on gas. Not some dude that says, come down to Dick Dyer's Toyota and we're gonna, no. You selling cars. You don't care if it's good on gas or not. You just want to get that car off. You dig it? So we gotta stop outsourcing everything in the only way. It don't gotta be mass scale. Start at one neighborhood, start on one block, clean up that one house at a time. When some trouble pop off, everybody need to get everybody's number. Hey, Jimmy, you heard that noise? Yeah, I heard that, man. You ready to go? Yeah, man, call Bobby, let's go see what that was. That's how my daddy and them did it. You hear boom. The next thing you heard was the phone ringing, middle of the night. Hey, Al, what's up, man? Hey, you hear that? Yeah, I heard that. Man, call Bobby and see what's going on. Bobby, put him on the three-way. Put him on, yeah, that old. Put him on the three-way. Hold on, let me click you off. Man, you hear that, Bobby? Yeah, what the hell was that? I don't know. Come on, put your pants on. Let's go outside. Then you got about 5 or 6 old dudes with gray hair and beards that's hung up the three-way in the middle of the street to realize the transformer on the street light done blowed up because it got so hot that summer. I'll be damned. Boy, I brought my pistol. I was about to blow somebody the hell up, man. I brought my pistol and everything. You hear me, Bobby? Boy, I thought I was ready. Boy, you ain't gonna do nothing. Men went to go handle it. And you know what? 911 didn't even exist back then. They had to come to call the police back then. You had to call a real phone number. 911 is fairly new. That's in my lifetime. You know, and I remember when you used to be like, oh, gotta call the police. Hold on a minute. What was it? 555-7947. No. 71. Now you gotta hang up and start over. 555-7981. It was a real number. By then, you'd be stabbed. But the thing is, the reason why nobody really had to call the police all the time unless it was a murder and somebody was leaking in the street, because we handle stuff ourselves. Our fathers and our mothers held it down. Look, hey, Gene, get in. Man, sit here with the kids. Go upstairs. What's going on, Bobby? Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Like me, Jimmy, and them out. Daddy went outside and handled whatever happened out there. Mama hid you in the closet and held it down, and she had a little pistol, little Derringer. Your daddy coming, oh, boy, I almost popped you. You gonna kill me? Boy, you told me to hide. I almost popped you. Catch 2 shots right in the ass. That's how things, the only way we're going to fix our future is to go and take our skills from our past. That's the only way. Everybody is coming up and waiting for some solution. Everybody is waiting for some kind of magical medication. The medication is out here in your garden. Let's stop that right now. Everybody wondering who got the Wu-Tang flu or whatever the hell it is, or the ping pang poop. It's out there. You want to fix it? Go eat that. Go eat your yard, and that's going to fix this whole mess. You want to figure out how to keep the police at bay and let them stop running your house. The only reason listen to me, the only reason the police is that powerful, it's going to hurt a little bit. So here's a little alcohol because it's going to sting. The only reason the police are that powerful is because you made them that powerful. Think. You pay them. Every time you need somebody and they figure out how much you need them, think about this in a bad relationship. Once Bobby know he can go sleep with any woman he want to, and you ain't gonna say shit, you just gonna get mad. Why you always do me like that, Bobby? Oh, girl, come on. She won't nobody. Baby. Now, come on now. You acting up. I told you she ain't mean nothing to me now. But you said you was gonna be home. I made you food. Right? It's sad but true. People gonna only get away with what you let them get away with. If you don't want your man stepping out on you or your woman stepping out on you, be like, look, if you leave here tonight, don't leave here tonight. Put the kooky eye on them and everything. Don't leave here tonight. Why? What you talking about? Nothing. Just wouldn't leave if I was you. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't leave if I was you. Why? What you talking? Who you threatening? I ain't threatening nobody, Bobby. I wouldn't leave if I was you, though. What you saying? Then go to sleep on them. What you saying? Don't say nothing else. It been a many nights. I done seen my mama, my daddy, and my aunts and my uncles with that. Don't leave here. Don't. Walk up out of here, watch what happens. What? What, you threatening me? Mm-mm. No. What you saying? Good night. You know what I'm saying? Put something on people's mind. Like, I don't know if I leave. I ain't worried about her kicking me out, but will she kill me? You know what I'm saying? When you put stuff on people's mind, man. See what I'm saying? That's where we messing up. Once you give somebody that much power and they start to realize I can get away with anything, they're going to abuse the power. It's human nature. It's human nature. If you keep her, if I keep taking a cookie out the cookie jar and I'm supposed to be trying to watch my weight and she don't say nothing, I'm going to keep eating the cookies. Damn, I said it. I'm still one. Tomorrow I'm still two. If she walk right by me while I got one halfway in my mouth and she don't say nothing, I'm going to reach back in the jar and grab me 4 more. If you keep giving all your power away to the police to tell you what you should be doing in your neighborhood, you're paying them. That don't even make no sense. How am I paying you to tell me what to do? That's ass backwards. Now, I can even understand the crime scene investigators because they the cleanup crew. We pay your taxes so you to come clean this mess up and scoop up some bodies. But I can't understand how come we paying the police to do the same thing pretty much as the crime scene investigators doing. You come in, you ask a bunch of questions, like my Uncle Bob used to do. You come in and split everybody up, come in with some solutions, like my Uncle Ray used to do. And you write it down and you leave. Sometimes people go to jail and you never see them again for something minuscule. I don't think jail is another one of those powers that's abused. I don't think you need to be going to, and I'm spitting it all out tonight. I don't think you need to be going to jail for 90% of the shit we do. I'm not going to jail because we in an argument. This is an argument, man. Why come we got to go to jail for that? It's people in there that done rape people and killed people and stole kids. Me and Bobby was arguing because we was drunk. Ain't nobody hit nobody nothing. I did threaten to knock his damn teeth out, but I ain't hit him. No jail time for that to ruin your record, to say now you can't purchase no tool. You got that record. Now I say you can't get the right job because you've been down there. Now it says your credit record is ruined. People don't realize, everybody think they're a real thug. I'm a real thug. I've been in jail. I did time. But look what it really did to you. Yeah, if you hard enough and your mental is strong enough where you can handle prison, okay, you get a pat on the back. But all you got now is prison because nobody on the outside is going to ever give you a shot at being a good guy. You was good at being a bad guy, but jail makes it so it's stamp, sign, and delivered. Nowadays, if you get too many tickets on your car, your insurance go up. So, man, that was 15 years ago, man. I was a kid. A ticket? What? Come on, man. The system is broken. Everybody keeps saying, well, how do we fix it? You don't fix it. Let me tell you something. Some things you don't fix. Some things you throw away and buy a new one. In my opinion, this system that we live in right now is one of those. The system that we live in is like a microwave oven. It was hot and dangerous when you bought it brand new. But now it's leaking radiation. You don't take that to go get fixed. Have you ever heard somebody say, yeah, I'm going to the repair shop. I think my microwave is leaking some radiation. I'm going to go have that patched up. You don't hear that, do you? You see these big ugly mugs on the curb. You know why? Because ain't no fixing that. There is not a repair shop for that microwave. That's one of the items in your house that when it break, you got to throw it away. This system that we live in right now is that microwave. It's broken and it's leaking radiation. It's toxic and dangerous to everybody it come in contact with. Ain't no fixing the system. It's leaking. It's like a nuclear reactor. Hey, you can't patch that up. It's going to be a lot of people that's going to not make it through this. So what do? Tear it down. Tear that nuclear reactor down and bury it as deep as you can and pray to God it don't never blow up and go do another one. This system is broke. Ain't no patching this up because it was, look, show of hands, who all seen them? And yeah, this is a long video. Show of hands, who all saw the movie Poltergeist? Show of hands. Anybody seen the movie Poltergeist? Because when I watch movies, I don't watch the movie itself. I watch what the movie meant. Like what was the director's or the writer's real thinking behind this? Show of hands, who saw Poltergeist? I don't care which one. 1, 2, 3, or 4. It was about 10 of them. Who all seen Poltergeist? So if you saw this movie, you know how it ended. Spoiler alert for anybody that ain't never seen it. I'm about to tell what the end was. Everybody know how it ended. Ghosts all over the place. They done stole Carol Ann, all that shit. All of that horror came from, they built that new subdivision on an Indian burial ground, a Native American burial ground. Carol Ann, get away from the light, Carol Ann. Remember that? I used to love that little lady. Stay away from the light, all the children. Everybody remember that? It was built on a Native American burial ground. It was just a movie. It was fictional. Don't look at the movie. Look at the message. The message of the movie. Think about that. When you building something, if you build it on a bunch of dead bodies, what do you think is going to happen? This country, I don't care how you put it. I don't care what terminology you put it in. I don't care how you say it. This whole country was built on dead bodies. It's built, all these big giant buildings, all these beautiful parks, and all this. I can't walk past a tree without thinking, a big, giant, massive tree without thinking somebody died in this tree. I can't walk past a structure like that and just get the beauty out of it. I also get the pain because I know when I see those big, strong branches on this tree, somebody died in this tree because it's still here. I'm going to go a little off, y'all, so bear with me. I always feel like this tree is so big and it's so strong because it's full of souls. This whole country was built on the backs and the souls and the bodies and the bones of millions of dead people. Bones can only hold so much weight before they break. All of those skeletons that this whole country is built on is starting to give way. And everybody is wondering, what? Why is this happening? What's going on? Because it's been going on. Look what we built it on. If you build a beautiful mansion on a beach full of sand, what do you think gonna happen? Look at in California, when they have a storm, and those beautiful multi-million-dollar mansions slide down the side of one of them hills because it rained too much. If you build a house on sand, what do you think gonna happen? You're gonna have a good run. You're gonna have some relationships in it. You might get married in it, have some kids in it. But a good storm like Katrina gonna come, and it's gonna push your little beautiful house down the hill like a damn go-kart. So this country is built on graves. So what do you think was about to happen? All of this, and everybody say, oh, it's in the scriptures. It ain't just in the scriptures. It's in, you can see it with your eyes. It ain't got to be prophesied. It's in your face. I've seen, just like you've seen, cemeteries be moved and relocated, and they good for that in Michigan and Ohio. Relocated. I was a grave digger, believe that or not. Don't even think about that. Relocated because now they're going to put this new subdivision right here, just like Poltergeist. You move the bodies, just like the movie, right? Just like the movie. He said you moved the tombstones, but you didn't move the bodies. You didn't move the graves. So when he dug his swimming pool and all them skeletons start coming out doing the arm wave on him, he was like, what? I got a swimming pool full of dead people. The thing that's funny about that movie and why I'll be thinking about that, especially lately, is because look how that movie art is depicting life right now. This whole country is built on graves, mass graves. And now it's starting to crumble and everybody is wondering why. Why is it coming down? I'm gonna tell you something, and that led me to this. I'm gonna get into this story, and then I'm gonna stop because I know I've been rattling on for a long time. I heard this guy. Now y'all know I'm in the tool community as well, okay? And I heard one of these tool owners say something, and I like this guy, but what he said almost it infuriated me. I like this guy. He's a tool owner. He has his own tool channel. He said this latest news story about the riots got up to some mayor's house somewhere. I ain't saying no names, okay? Got up to some mayor's house, and so-called mayor pulled a gun. Her and her husband pulled guns on the rioters because they were scared that they was going to get close or come into their homes, right? Now, okay, I dig it. Here's the problem I have with what he said. He said this, and I'm going to try my hardest to try to quote what he said. He said, okay, bro.
Thundercats! Oh!
Is that real? What?
I was showing her the cartoons we used to watch.
Anyway, what was said was this. How can somebody come and somebody has worked so hard for so much stuff, they've worked hard for all of this stuff that they've earned, and they were just in their house chilling. They got their own life, and somebody to come and kick in the doors and destroy and disrupt what they were doing and try to take over their homes and make them feel uncomfortable and make them nervous about, okay? And the only thing that I kept thinking about was, man, that's ironic. They felt uncomfortable. They was nervous. They were scared about their property and something happening to them and their loved ones. I just thought, how ironic. Is that how you felt? How scared were you? So I wish I could have told them that same fear, now multiply that times 1 million of somebody being taken from their home, abused, hurt, scared, afraid, alone, not knowing where you at. If that's how you felt, imagine how many other people before you felt that way, if you dig what I'm saying. So to end this night is, this country was built on skeletons. So what you think supposed to happen? All you can do is try to be as ready as you possibly can. Thank you, Lovelace. Be as ready as you can for as many situations as you can be, and just take everything a little bit more serious. Just because they don't want you to believe that it's real, or they don't want you to believe that it's serious, and hey, it's okay, go to work, it's okay, make a sandwich. When did you start believing them? Every time they say something is okay, it ain't. When they say it's not okay, it is. 1 minute, boiled eggs, too much cholesterol. Next minute, you need the protein. Next minute, you need, see what I'm saying? 1 minute, drink milk. It help you get healthy bones and strong teeth, to the point they force you to drink it in every grade of school you ever had. Drink your milk. I don't care if it's chocolate. Drink the milk. Then later on, you find out this is the shit that's messing up all our guts, because we ain't supposed to be drinking cow milk. These is to make big ass cow babies. You know what I'm saying? This milk was perfected by God to make this baby cow grow fast so it can get out of the way of danger. You understand? That's what bull milk is for, to grow like elephants, to grow fast and get strong fast and muscles fast. It ain't just got to be about what they fed the cow. That's in their genes, to hurry up and grow. So when the lions and stuff come, and the tigers come, and the wolves come, you big enough to at least get bitten ass and keep on running. But while you're a baby, you ain't got a prayer. So drink this milk and it's going to plump you up fast. That's why all our kids look like linebackers. All the girls look like they ready to go to the club. The boys look like, come on, man. That's why drinking that milk and all half the stuff we eat right now. That's why. Hormones and that stuff ain't supposed to be making us do none of the stuff we doing. 12-year-olds look 20, 20-year-olds look 50. We ain't supposed to keep on drinking that stuff, man. We ain't supposed to be drinking that at all. At all. Much as I love cheese, too. I love me some cheese. I ain't gonna lie about it, you know. But is it right for us? I don't think so, in my opinion. So, half the problems we got with our bodies right now is because of the stuff we eat. Because of the stuff that we were told to eat. Told that was going to make us stronger. Told it was going to make us taller. Remember them commercials? It's going to make you taller. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you smarter. It's going to make you be able to think while you in school. And come to find out, once we got older and then the internet is invented, we're seeing the actual science on all of it. Like, hey, this is killing people. Now you got damn all of the 70s, 80s, and 90s of milk drinking in your body. It's going to take another 30 years to get it out. So, I'm sorry I went so deep on y'all. I just was here chilling, and I just had a lot on my mind. Because I'm confused. And all I keep thinking is, man, are you serious? How can you look me in my face and tell me I'm doing something wrong when you supposed to be our leaders, And everything we see, you remember this, and I'm gonna close with this. Remember when your mom and your daddy said, you know, you can't do what I do. I told you to wash the dishes. You dare not say, well, why don't you wash the dishes? Paya! Right? Don't question me. That's kind of where we at right now. Do as I say, not as I do. You want us to uphold the law. You want us to abide by the rules, regulations, and laws. You want us to be kind to one another. You want us to be fair, help our fellow man, and be compassionate. Why aren't y'all doing it? Because we watch you lie. I don't understand how people get away with that. We see yesterday you said the sky is blue. Now you said it's red. Wait, huh? Yeah, red. No, you said it was blue yesterday. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. I got it on recording. Your recorder is wrong. What? Your recorder is wrong. They have lied to you so much till you start thinking, maybe my recorder is wrong. I guess it is kind of old. It's out of warranty. If you keep repeating the same thing over and over and over to somebody, they'll kind of start believing it because they'll forget what the truth was after a while. Even if they know the truth, they done heard your lie so much that they'll start believing your lie over the actual truth. So, somebody said, DJ says brainwashing. We call it the Jedi mind trick. You know what I'm saying? You are now about to get in the skyscraper and leave. Hey, you know, I feel like getting in the skyscraper and leaving right now for some reason. That's the same thing like on Star Wars. You're off duty now. Leave the premises. You know, I think it's about time for me to leave the premises. I think I'm off duty. See you later, Dave. That's what's going on right now. Jedi mind trick. No different. Remember the penguins on Madagascar? What was he famous for? You didn't see anything. Right? That's real now. That's real. You didn't see anything. Get this. When is the last time they put a magician on TV? Like it's supposed to be, you know, coming in August, David Bain gonna eat his own butt cheek or something. No, you don't see magicians no more. Nowhere. You can't go pay to go see one. You can't. They put all the leaders done put them out of business. With that nothing up my sleeve, taxes. They don't put them out of business. We don't want to see you eat your own butt cheek because we watching these other dudes for free pull stuff right out of their assholes. How did you pulled your rabbit out your hat? That was pretty impressive. But this dude, he went in. Ta-da! That's way more entertaining. He can only do it once. But you know what I'm saying? You better been in time for the show. He can only do it once. But that shit was amazing. Way more amazing than you pulling it out your hat. I got way more questions for the dude who pulled it out his butthole. You know what I'm saying? I got way more questions for him. You pulled it out your hat, it's going to have me like, look, I know how he did that. See, it's a hole in that table. And what he did, he got somebody hiding under that table. See, that's going to have me speculating. Now, you pull the rabbit out your butt. I got questions. I'm not going to speculate on where you hid that rabbit at. how did you do it? That's all I want to know. Where did you put that rabbit at? And ain't no table. You ain't got no assistant. It's just you and your ass and that rabbit. Where did you put that rabbit at? Where'd you hide this rabbit, man? They putting the magicians out of business for the bullshit that they do. We watch it every day. Every day. Right? So, I'm going to leave with that, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'm sorry about ranting and raving, but there's so much going on right now, and it feels like nobody's saying anything. God, I keep wondering. Even if you like the powers that be, your humanity tells you when something is wrong. You put your hand over the stove and feel the fire, you pull back. Your humanity made you pull your hand back because that hurts. So it don't matter how much you like fire, even fire bugs don't want to get in the fire. Think about that. Even a fire bug, a pyromaniac, they like to set fires and watch fires and play with themselves while fires is going. Shut up, boy. But they don't want to get in the fire because it hurt. So the people that believe in the powers that be, even though you like seeing the fire, you like seeing the flames, you like seeing the people in power, and you voted for the people in power, your humanity still know when something is wrong. And this ain't right. You want to pull your hand back. Your humanity is speaking too. Don't just go with, I like that guy, I like this guy, but man, I got friends like that. I love you, man, but I can't hang with you. You ain't right. I love you. Dude, we can't. I don't want you in my car. You know, or we both might spend a night in jail. Same thing, you hanging out and you voting for people that's gonna hurt you. It just feels like the movies where the good guy, let's just say the good guy and the bad guy got a common foe. You know? Where Superman and Lex Luthor got to team up to beat the Joker because he's a little bit more crazy than Lex Luthor. So for one time in one episode, Superman and Lex Luthor are going to be friends just to get rid of a greater enemy. Yeah, that works, but after you fight the greatest enemy, Lex Luthor still gonna steal on you. He gonna steal on Superman, try to put some kryptonite juice on him or something. That's what's happening now. Y'all voting for people that's gonna hurt you no matter what. You trying to team up with them to prove your point against the opposite team, but you still gonna get hurt in the makings of this mess. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't born here. I think that's why I was so fascinated with other planets. We're going to say that. Life on other planets. Because have you ever felt like I'm either born in the wrong generation, I'm either born at the wrong time, or I'm not even supposed to be on this planet. I got off the bus too early. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, but I missed my stop. Bing, bing, bing. Pulled the bus cord, just jumped off the bus and got out and was like, oh man, this ain't my stop. You know what I'm saying? So my whole life, I've always felt like I'm still at the bus stop waiting for the next bus because I'm like 20 blocks away from my actual stop. That's how crazy things is here on this planet we live on. Because sometimes it make me feel like, man, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. You ever feel like that? Like, this ain't how it's supposed to be, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this ain't how it's supposed to be. So, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. Let me see. I was cutting up. I'm sorry. Let me see. Kingdom Gardeners, and this video is long as dirt. Y'all know that. I had to do one to do a throwaway. Let it go. Terrence Wilson, you feel that way because this ain't out rest. Out rest. I missed something. Let me see. Stephen McCrae, even E.T. wanted to get off. Even E.T. He had Reese Pieces and everything, son. He had Reese Pieces. He had the first taste of them candies they had came out for your movie, E.T. He was like, no, phone home. But E.T., I love you. His little heart heated up and turned red. And Elliot, yeah, I love you, Elliot, but phone home. Y'all messed up. I gotta go. And that was the art behind that story. It was like, police after ever since I got here. It been like, did they let me off in the hood? Did I get off in the hood? I've been chased by the police. Kids kicking me around and playing with me. People dressing me up as a girl. I'm getting drunk. And now the only thing I can eat is damn Reese Pieces. Man, phone home. Make me a cell phone out of this record player and some Lego blocks or something, man. I gotta call my daddy, man. Come pick me up. You know, just like you slumber parties back in the day, you spend a night over your boy house. Look, hey, look, come pick me up. Hey, they tripping over here. What's wrong, baby? Come pick me up. I tell you on the ride home. Come get me, mama. Baby, now I dropped you off. You wanted to go. Please come pick me up. All right, I'm gonna come get you, but don't ask to go back over there. Ever. Fine. Shit. Fine. It's a beetle keep flying in here around me. Right? That's E.T. E.T. like, man, he made a cell phone out of junk to call his mama to come pick him up. And he won't there about 48 hours. He's man, get me out of here, Elliot. I'm gonna give you some powers. And you and your friends get me out of here. I'll make these bicycles fly and all kind of shit. But look, just make sure you get me out of here. Don't let them police get a hold of me. Get me out of here and make these bicycles fly. You gonna make the bike fly? Man, just get me out. I'm gonna make these bicycles fly. Let's go. A little heart warmed up. You know, he did a pop locking move. And he flied them bicycles up out of there so he can get to the house. Then his mama and them came, picked him up. Sometimes feel like people don't want to be here, man. We done destroyed it so bad. We done messed our house up so bad, like I said earlier. We done made our house so messy that you don't even know where to go to clean the house up. It's like when you done lived in a house for 20 or 30 years and now you decide to downsize and move. You decide to downsize and move. My mama moved down here to South Carolina with me, and our house was a 3-story house, and it was huge, 3 or 4 bedroom, big giant full attic, old historical home. To move in a 2-bedroom apartment. And all me and my brothers, cousins, sisters looked at this house that we've been living in and grew up in for 30 years or better and just looked around kind of like, where do we start? That's this country. And then while you trying to clean it up, you can't help but cry at the history. You might be cleaning up under these steps that you ain't never really cleaned up under. Look, how many of y'all done this, been cleaned up? Here go my baby doll. There go that beetle. Here go my baby doll that I lost when I was 7 years old. You gonna cry. You gonna cry about that. Here go my flashlight from when I was a Boy Scout. You gonna do more of going back in history and crying over the pain and the happiness of history. You gonna do more of that than cleaning up the house. Nothing is different from with this country because as we try to clean it up, Look at all of the things that we're finding and what we're finding out. All the history that's being dug up, the ugly truths. You done found your daddy nasty books up under the bed, shit like that. And with this country, you done found deep, dark truths about some of our world leaders and our country leaders that wasn't as all wonderful and great as we thought they were. Our heroes aren't heroes. They're actually devils with a hero mask on. You dig what I'm saying? We are digging history up and we getting happy at some of it, but we crying for most of it because once you find out the truth, it's like being in that old house. You find some of your mama and daddy love letters. You did not want to read that. You know what I'm saying? But you read the first paragraph, you can never get it out your head what your daddy said to your mama. Girl, you know I'll be over there about 4 o'clock. You look here, this is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna get off work early tonight. And you reading, you can't stop because it's in your human nature. You can't stop, but then the reality kick in of what you just read, what your daddy said he gonna do to your mama when he got home early. Like, hey, these my mamas and my daddies, this my parents. This ain't the Playboy channel. And you'll never get that horror out of your brain. That is the kind of stuff we digging up right now as we go through life and trying to straighten up this mess that we created. We built this on a burial ground and now we digging it up, trying to clean it up one room at a time and digging up horrible, evil history. And everybody gets a chance to see it. Everybody gets it. It's no denying any of it. It's no lying. You don't have to make up stories. You don't have to read any books. As this country is falling apart and the walls of the country is cracking open, you starting to see all of the mess, all of the evil and the wicked things and the wicked people and the evil stuff that has happened to us and has happened to everybody. All the dirty secrets and why did they kill this public figure? Why did they kill that public figure? How come this public figure? You understand what I'm saying? The earth is opening up and the truth is coming out. And can't nobody take it. It's scaring the hell out of people. It's scaring everybody. Even us. It's scaring everybody. Because you wasn't ready for that. Just like you wasn't ready to read your daddy nasty letter to your mama. You wasn't ready for that. You wasn't ready to find your daddy nasty books in his sock drawer. You wasn't quite ready for what you was going to see. It was amazing, but you wasn't ready. Okay, what I'm saying? You wasn't ready for that. All right? That's what's happening now. And what people are doing is this. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You think that's going to make all of this go away? Show of hands. I know this was a deep one. Who's seen the movie Clockwork Orange? Clockwork Orange. Has anybody ever seen the movie Clockwork Orange? Show of hands. Clockwork Orange. Have you ever seen that movie? Okay. Most people have not. Most people haven't seen it. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a movie that if you haven't seen this movie, it's a movie from the UK. Okay? If you have not seen this movie, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Thousands upon thousands of jokes, memes, and characters have went over your head and you have no idea what they meant because they were solely based off of a piece of that movie. Like this, for instance. Everybody, show of hands, who's watched The Simpsons? Who likes The Simpsons? Everybody. I ain't even going to ask that question. Everybody's seen The Simpsons. Well, in several episodes of The Simpsons, They refer to the movie in Clockwork Orange. And if you didn't watch that movie, you missed that joke completely. And most of the jokes in The Simpsons, as we all know, is kind of like deep messages. They ain't just funny jokes. One of those is what I meant by the movie Clockwork Orange is if you are playing Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Speak No Evil, now you need to play Clockwork Orange and put them toothpicks in your eyes and keep your eyes open like this so you can stay focused on the ugly truth. They brainwashed this man to stop being a psychopath killer by forcing him to watch movies of kindness, sorrow, despair, beauty for days till they brainwashed him into a good person. Then when he went out into the world as a good person, he could not understand how horrible of acts he used to do. Like, oh my, every time he saw something that he used to do, somebody stealing a purse or raping somebody or killing, he would vomit. He would get bodily sick. So I say this to you. Stop closing your eyes to what's going on. Stop acting like none of this stuff is happening and just going to these pool parties and going to the mall with no mask and stuff on. Put them toothpicks in your eyeballs and focus on the ugly truth and swallow it and process it. Because you cannot deny none of this stuff is happening. Do you dig what I'm saying? You can't deny it. It's happening right now. So all I can say is, what do people say? Woke? They call it woke, right? I think the word is a little played out. But you better open your eyes. That's the old way of saying woke. Open your eyes. You can't see this. You got to do better. We got to do better. We all got to do better, man. If we stop outsourcing everybody and start doing things for ourselves, take our neighborhoods back, I'm telling you, criminals go away. Hey, she in here. Hey, do you remember when I can't say the name of our first apartment that we lived in? Remember that? Don't say the name of it. Our very first apartment when we first moved here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what I used to do out there and clean up that parking lot? You don't remember me cleaning up the parking lot. But then I told you the lady across the damn way was cleaning up the parking lot.
I mean, I'm not saying you were parking lot. I don't remember.
How can you not remember me cleaning up the parking lot? So y'all about to see some real life drama now. I told y'all what goes on in here be real. I don't remember you cleaning up no parking lot. You Rick James me. That was weeks ago.
What time is it? What time?
Yeah. Anyway, she don't remember. I didn't even need to do that, did I? Thanks, honey.
Man, these random questions, I don't know what you talk about.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, don't do that.
Hurry up and get your little ice in your cup.
Okay. Let me go. Everybody, I'm sorry for ranting and raving. I just want everybody to make sure, please do me a favor. I know the garden game is popping, but please make sure you putting some of this food away. If you ain't canning it, learn how to can. If you ain't freezing it, freeze it. If you ain't drying it, dry it. Save your food stores. This ain't over. Go make sure you got them 5-gallon buckets full of dry beans and goods. Stock up your food. Stock up your water. Get yourself together, because if you think we was only going to shut down one time, look how bad things went. Think how bad things went with one shutdown. What was it, 3 weeks long? People went crazy. People died because of it. That's my tissue, bitch. People died. So what do you think is going to happen with the second wave where we're already depleted? Remember, when the first wave came, we was plentiful of everything. Food, water, bread, tissue paper, tools. We know what's in the stores now. So if they have another shutdown wave, what do you think is going to happen? Are you ready for that? You wasn't ready for the first one. Are you ready for round 2? Because it's coming. They just don't want to tell you about it. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'm sorry for running on and on and on.
Did you tell me you was just gonna be a minute?
Oh, now she want to talk. Now you want to remember stuff.
You just be a minute.
I ain't even say it was gonna be no minute tonight. So now you want to talk about some be a minute. You ain't gonna remember the parking lot, but she remembered. Did you tell them about the minute you was gonna be on for 20 seconds? Everybody's a comedian. You know I love you, baby. So everybody have a wonderful night. And I did mean this video to be long. That's why I didn't say I was gonna be a minute. No, because I had some stuff to get off my doggone chest. I had some stuff to get off my chest.
Get off here about 30 seconds.
Really? You eating me up right here in front of all these people, man? It's like 750 people watching me around the world, and you cracking on your own husband about I'm gonna be on here 30 seconds. Well, come and say hi or good night. Good night to the people. At least, damn, why you warming me up?
Good night to the people.
Everybody, have a wonderful night. We love you. And please stay safe. Think smart. Stay safe. Think smart. And don't
blow your finger off tomorrow. Happy Independence Day.
It ain't nothing like that. Don't blow your fingers off. But be safe, be careful, and take your hood back. Take your hood back. I don't care how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this too, before I go. Every time we start taking our power back, somebody intervened. You know why? Because it was working. Every time somebody saw us taking our power back, somebody intervened because they knew it was working. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody. Oh, it's so many people. I want to let that out. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. All right? Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night. Fear is a power force. Yes, it is. Because if I can scare you into believing whatever I want to say, you think about it. If I hit you enough times with this rock, you're going to really be ready to listen to whatever I got to say. Right? Fear is a hell of a drug. Forget what Rick James said. Fear is a hell of a drug. Ain't it? You do the same thing drugs do. Mess with your endorphins and everything. Thank you, Kingdom Gardens. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for putting us on game, past, present, and future. Amen to that. Everybody just forgot their way. Everybody just forgot how to be humane. That's where we messing up. Everybody treats life like a basketball game. You like the Lakers, you like the Knicks. And you'll never become a Laker fan. No matter how much you like the players on that team. I hate them because they on that team. We have brainwashed ourselves with sports like that and doing that with sports so much that we do that in life now. I don't care how good Michael Jordan is. I hate his team. I hate Michael Jordan because he on that team. Right? That's how people act. You love the players on that team, but I hate them because that's not my team. We doing that right now in real life. I hate those people because that's not my team. That's your only reason. You might respect the work that that person does or those people do, how their strengths and their compassion, you might respect and love all the way they treat other people. But I don't like you because you ain't on my team. That's not my team. We treat life just like a football or basketball game. It's pitiful. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I love you all. Leo Farm 73, I love you. And I am out. I'm sorry this was so long. Had a lot to get off my chest. Good night. I'm about to cut off the wrong thing. A Clockwork Orange. I'm glad you put that back up there. A Clockwork Orange. That movie is bizarre, it's freaky, and it's going to throw you off, but it's a movie that people should see just because it's depicted in so many other movies where you might be watching a movie, like for instance, Basic Instinct. When Sharon Stone switched her leg over to one side and showed her cooter, boop, boop. If you never seen Basic Instinct, you don't even know what that means and been depicted in so many other movies, comedies, dramas, or it might be a message that some other chick gave you in the club. She was Sharon Stoning you. You didn't even know what that meant. Forget it. Therefore, I'm 73. I love you, and I'm out.